What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Roasted Beans and Tires. Gonna do a little experiment today. We decided to add some fender flares to the KRX. We got them on Amazon. We bought them from SAUTVS. They have some cool products on there, a lot of different accessories for your machines. Definitely will be going back to them again. Ordered them Monday afternoon. Actually late night, like Monday at like 12 o'clock in the morning, so Tuesday 12 o'clock in the morning, and they were here by Wednesday afternoon. Came in a great packaging. Honestly, really good product. As you'll see, we go through, I'll walk you through a little bit what we do and how we did it. But honestly, a really awesome product. Definitely going to help with the tires, so we'll show you the video. We appreciate you watching. Take a look. Let me know what you think. So all the pieces come clearly labeled. As you can see, this says RL1, so rear left 1, and then it'll say rear left 2 and rear left 3, and it'll go through each spot. So they make it very easy to figure out which goes where. Honestly, all you do is just gotta put them together like a little puzzle at first, and that's about it. Then you just go set them up right on the plastic, and you're all good to go. We started on the right rear. First thing you want to do is just go through and take the bolts off the factory flares. Just to note, for at least for the 2025, these fender flares do go over top the OEM fender flares. You do not remove the entire thing. But first, we removed the entire thing. There was a video showing to remove it. And the problem is, as you can see here, we're going to remove it. The problem is down in the bottom right, you were missing pieces. They didn't cover everything. They didn't fit right. The only way you can do this is to mount it over your factory flares. So you just remove the bolts from the factory. You then take your new pieces, put it over top, and then you take the bolts that are provided with the new flares and you screw them in. Pretty simple. It's not hard, but it wasn't very clear in the instructions what to do on this. As you can see, we had removed the factory OEM flares and we started installing the new ones without the flares, and they do fit perfectly fine on the top. What you're going to see here is in a second, down on the bottom right is where you have a problem, and that's why you need to leave your OEMs on. This right here is where we had a problem. It was leaving gaps. It wasn't fitting together right. Things didn't go together. So we figured it out that you just have to leave the OEM on. Once we take it off, put the OEM back on. We then figured out that it works right. The problem is that you will have to drill a little bit to get through the OEM and get through the plastic. It's not hard to drill. All you do is use a 6mm drill, and you go right through the plastic, and then you just use the bolts that they supply and put it on there. So there was enough bolts, there's enough screws, there's enough everything to where there wasn't a problem, and it really worked out all right. After we reinstalled the OEM flares, all you do is put them back over top of it, and everything went together. So now you'll see we moved on to the right front flares. Obviously, again, just take the factory bolts off, and then what you're going to do is you're going to put the bolts in that are supplied. And again, this does go over the OEM flares, so do not take off the OEM flares. This one goes together pretty easy. The only difference on the front is you are going to have to use some screws, because in the front you can't use a bolt. It goes into like a little bit of a wall or something like that. What you're going to do is you're going to put yours on, you're going to use the bolts on the top, and then on the bottom, there's 3 spots for screws. The instructions don't really tell you which screws to use. We used the long screw on the top, the short screw on the middle, and the long screw on the bottom. If you didn't use those ones, it didn't go together well. So again, long screw on the top with a big washer, middle is a short screw. We use a small washer. And then the bottom was a long screw again. We also used a big washer on that one. This is just us screwing them in. One thing we did do is we screwed them in a little bit with the electric drill, but then at the end we did use a hand screwdriver to finish them. We just wanted to make sure that we didn't strip them or anything. So once we started hand torquing them at the end there, they did go a little bit better, and it was a little smoother that way versus the electric. So just a little tip. You can use it, you can not use it, but worked better for us.
Is this recording? Yeah. Okay, there's proof of you saying it's fine.
You'll see here he's cutting a little bit of the plastic. We're gonna give it some clearance so the tires can turn. It was a little close. I mean, without any weight on it, they were fine. But as soon as you put weight on it, they definitely would rub as you were turning the tires. Later on in the video, you'll see we show the clearance, but definitely was not going to clear without it. Note, he also likes to record that I said he can cut this because he doesn't want me yelling at him for ruining stuff.
Okay, come back, go that way. Yeah, now come back toward me. I think we're good. Okay, stay like that for a second.
What did you do?
I popped off the plastic trim. Yeah, you're good. This. Piece of shit. Razor never did that.
Not sure we've ever done that before.
What, stepped on the edge of it?
And then jumped.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to get the suspension to compress. But yeah, I think we're good. Turn your wheel straight. There you go. There's a little tab I gotta snip.
The Razor never did that. We never jumped on the Razor.
Well, it's because we knew it was durable. You ran trees over with the Razor. I wouldn't try that with this.
Why?
The plastic's gonna fall off.
As you can see, we cut it right down diagonally. It looks all right. Obviously, it doesn't look perfect, but it's fine. You can see right here, that's how much of a piece we took off. And now we got clearance. This is cutting the other side. We just measured the piece that we had taken off and then just went to the other side and cut it as similar as we could. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect, but we tested it again with one of us sitting in it, and it was fine. It could turn, and then we rode it and had no rubbing issues.
Sand that one down a little bit.
So, as you can see, everything came out fine. The clearance is good. These Fender flares are great. They're definitely going to cover a lot of mud. Definitely going to make it so that when we're riding, it's going to keep us a little bit more clean. We're not going to have as much mud flying in our face. Having to cut the bottom, I did notice that obviously a little bit of dirt and mud was coming up underneath them, but that's just going to have to be the way it is. When we're riding on 34s, it's just going to have to be that way. Unfortunately, it is what it is. If we were on the stock wheels and tires, there would be no issue at all. there would be no clearance problem. So anybody with stock wheels and tires, feel 100% confident that you're going to be able to just go put these on and be able to ride, no issue. All right, thanks for watching. Again, I bought these fender flares from SAUTV. I actually bought them through Amazon, but you can go directly through their website and buy them, or you can go on Amazon and you can do their store there. Again, great shipping, super fast, great price. These flares, I believe, were only $218 shipped. So that's, I mean, awesome. Really good price. Definitely fit great. Obviously, a little trimming needed, but that's because I have oversized tires, so not really on them. But these are the double XL version. They fit the Kawasaki great. Literally just a little bit of drilling, as you saw. But other than that, super easy install. Once you do the first one, honestly, it's a super easy install. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe and follow. Roasted Beans and Tires. Thanks.